right, we're starting off with 2 bags of our green beans in our 9x13. Next, I'm coming in with 1 family size can of cream of mushroom. This is going to be a take on a classic that I think will change the way you do green beans forever. It is so good, so easy, great for holidays, great year round. I absolutely love it. So let's make sure to get all of that cream of mushroom out because we want that creaminess. Spread that on top of our green beans. Don't worry, we will give this a good mix. But the next thing we're gonna add to our, now I have some super al dente macaroni noodles that we're gonna sprinkle into our dish. And that's where the fun twist comes from. So we have our green beans, our cream of mushroom, and our macaroni super al dente. Now we all know that this is missing some cheese, so I'm gonna grab my cheese grater here. We're gonna lock that baby in. And I have 2 different kinds of cheeses that we're gonna grate super quick. I have my sharp white cheddar and I have my cheddar Gruyere, or however you say that. And we are gonna grate all 6 ounces of each one into our 9x13 super quick. Yummy. All right, that was all of our Gruyere. Now I'm gonna grab our sharp white cheddar and it is time to get all 6 ounces of that into our dish. All right, that might seem like a lot of cheese, but that's because we're doing a green bean casserole macaroni and cheese. Yeah, you heard that right. And we are gonna go ahead and season this up with some garlic powder. You can season this however you like, but I just wanted to combine these 2 iconic side dishes because let's be real, when we eat these on the holidays, we combine them together anyways on our plate. And trust me, this is gonna be so good. And also you can sneak in those green beans in the macaroni and your kids will actually eat their green beans. So it's a win-win-win. Last thing we're gonna season this with is of course just a little bit of salt. You can skip it if you're worried about it, but my green bean casserole and my macaroni never skips the salt. All right, now before we give this a mix, I am just gonna add a little bit of heavy whipping cream because we need some moisture in here. So we're gonna do a nice little drizzle of heavy whipping cream on this entire casserole dish. It's gonna be about 1 cup of heavy cream total, so make sure you eyeball the correct amount. All right, it's time to bring back our pasta spoon and give this a good mix. We want everything to be covered in that cheese, the seasoning, the heavy cream, the cream of mushroom. So we gotta make sure we give this a good mix. You gotta put that arm work in, and we have to make sure that that macaroni was super al dente because it is gonna cook more in the oven, and we wanna make sure it doesn't get overcooked while it's in the oven. So let's get this going. All right, I'm just flattening out our green bean macaroni and cheese. And the last thing that we're gonna add on top of this, and I think you guys could probably guess it, some fried onions. The best part of a green bean casserole, and also kind of acts like a breadcrumb for the mac and cheese, so it's a win-win-win. And we're just gonna sprinkle as much or as little as you want. I like a lot because it is, like I said, the best part of the green bean casserole. So I'm gonna use a little over half of this container, but measure with your heart. Actually, I think I'm gonna use the whole container because why not? All right, now this is ready for the oven. My oven is set to 350 and it's gonna be in there for about 35 minutes. All right, our green bean casserole mac and cheese is ready. Oh my, I wish you guys could smell this right now. It smells like absolute heaven. All right, it is time to dig in and we're gonna go for the center because I am a freak. Oh, that cheese just all melted perfectly. Oh, I cannot wait to try this. Green beans, cream of mushroom, cheeses, fried onions, macaroni. Talk about heaven in a bite. Wow. That is so good. You have to try it.